My name is Marla Turpin, and this analysis of school culture will be based on Rootville Elementary School. How can we define culture and climate? As Dr. Nixon has stated, these two words get used as one and the same, but they do have different meanings. Culture is the behavioral norms, assumptions, and beliefs of an organization. It is whatever the people in the organization say it is. It determines the behavior of the people within the school. Climate is the perceptions of persons in the organization that reflect those norms, assumptions, and beliefs. It is typically easy to see and physical. Organizational culture is a component that can be used to grow a dynamic organization. We cannot work toward school improvement unless we understand the culture first. Shine's culture model helps understand the levels of organizational culture. The artifacts and behaviors are what we typically see and are visible, but may not be decipherable. The espoused values are those that the organization publicly announces as the principles and values. The underlying assumptions are those that have become unconscious assumptions that are often taken for granted. Shine explains that as certain motivational and cognitive processes are repeated and continue to work, they become unconscious. When you are new at a school, it is important to observe and learn the culture. No change can be made until the culture is understood, and this differs from organization to organization. In observing, you will want to note the heroes, stories, myths, rituals, traditions, histories, values, and beliefs. If changes are made before learning how these elements have shaped the culture, those changes may not be perceived well and can be met with resistance. The school that I am currently at is called Rootville Elementary School. As soon as you walk towards the building, you get a sense of the school climate. There is a monument of a large heart that we call the Heart of Rootville. This stands in memory of a paraprofessional who died of cancer and is remembered for her cheerful greeting each morning as she helped students out of the car. When you walk in, you see a large plaque that tells the history of the school. Beside that, there is a large giving tree with apples that hold the names of our school sponsors or partners in education. Next, you'll see a display of the year's Super Hornets, which are students who live out the school motto. If you're a part of the school, you will get a sense of the culture. Our motto is learning to be responsible, respectful, and successful. You can tell that teachers and students in the building take ownership of this motto by the behavior you see in the hallways, lunchroom, and classrooms. You can hear staff members recognizing the good things that they see students doing, teachers working with students in small groups throughout the day in every grade level to meet each student where they are and help them be successful. Teachers and staff treat each other with respect and kindness. They take an interest in knowing about each other's personal lives and cheering each other on and supporting each other when needed. You will also see parents volunteering in the school or just eating lunch with their child. If you step outside, you'll see the first ever Solarize a Classroom. This symbolizes the innovative efforts of our teachers. You may also notice some empty classrooms because students may be on field trips or out celebrating their academic successes. True collaboration in the upper grades needs to be improved upon. In grades 3, 4, and 5, there is only one teacher per subject area in each grade. During their planning time, those teachers don't have others in their department to plan with. One area of discussion for our leadership team will be to determine the most efficient and effective way to allow department teachers to plan together. This would likely take place after school, which is a change in the way that it has always been done. A couple of teachers have expressed their concern about the best way to handle discipline issues that occur with students who move into our school after second grade. This is something that has not happened frequently in the past, but we are seeing more and more of it. In order to improve our organizational effectiveness in this area, we will look into professional development that deals with specific behaviors and strategies that we can implement in the classrooms. Our school does not have much diversity. We were just named as a No Place for Hate school for the second year, and this year I would like to see more action steps taken with this recognition. How can we teach diversity to our students? We can examine the books that we have in the library, as well as a teacher observation tool called the Elliott tool, which looks at diversity in the classroom. To set our teachers up for success, we can brainstorm ideas for including more diversity to share with teachers and staff. Likert identified 4 management systems that can describe organizational climate and leadership behavior. As a leader, one seeks to use System 4 in hopes of motivating others within the building. This collaborative approach would encourage others to participate and become a part of solutions or strategies that are put in place. As the culture of the school is what people says it is important to take a participative approach and involve the staff in the teamwork.